Hello to all you beautiful people out there. My name is Don Graves, and I am the founder and creator of Gem.In Productions. And in this video, I would like to talk about life. More so, the life that you are, and the life that you are withholding and denying and neglecting for whatever reason. It may be fear, it may be uncertainty, whatever the case may be. Let's talk about it. So, I know from my experience, there's so many things that I want to do, so many things that I'm passionate about, yet I keep myself from doing certain things based on the reaction and criticism and judgment that I may receive from other people. And I like to go about telling myself that, no matter what it is, I'm going to do it. Like, if it resonates with me, I'm going to do it, regardless of how anybody feels about it. But in some cases, it matters to you. Specifically for me, the judgment and criticism that gets to me the most is that of my wife. Very close to her, I love her dearly. But that's the reason why it's so tough and complicated for me to go about doing certain things, is because I'm so focused on the judgment and criticism that I may face from her that I don't allow myself to engage in the activities or the curriculars that are in resonance with my spirit. But through sitting down with myself and meditating and doing that shadow work, I've realized that the only opinion that really matters in your life is that of your own self. So the way in which you perceive yourself and perceive the world, that's what genuinely matters, because your world is shaped by your perception and your beliefs. So, the more I denied myself from doing certain things based off of that criticism and judgment, the louder it got. So if I wanted to post a video, but I didn't do it because I wanted things to be perfect. So I wanted the setting to be perfect, the lighting. I wanted to be quiet, devoid of noise, all that. If I was basing the video off of those things and I never done it, then the echoes only grew louder. And that's how it was for this video right here. This video has been on my mind for quite some time now, but I just haven't done it. I've always made the excuse that there isn't enough time to do it. The setting isn't right. I made so many excuses, and I was really doing a disservice to myself by doing that. I was doing a disservice to myself, me being the soul, because that is what resonated with my soul the most in that moment. And I kept denying me, the soul, of the beauty and the change and the energy that was behind that idea. I quieted the soul. And by me doing that, it really shows how much we disregard ourselves and disrespect ourselves in the wake of other people's judgment. But now I'm at a point in my life now where it's just that, man, I just want to step into my peace. Like, no one can give you your peace. You have to step and flow into it. And that's what I want to do more of now. Like, things that resonate with me the most, like whether it pertains to my writing, my reading, fashion, or anything, no matter what it regards, if it's in resonance with me, me in the context of the soul, if it's in resonance with the soul, then that's what I want to get behind. Because when you're living life from a place of, love and joy, you're also living from a place of peace. And really love, acceptance, and forgiveness, and what else? love, acceptance, forgiveness, compassion, and joy. As long as you're living and operating by those modes, you're in peace. And that's a lesson that I had to learn in itself, is that I'm looking for people to give me peace when really the peace is already within me. Like, I have the peace. It's just that I have to merge and align myself with that peace. I have to resonate with it. I have to resonate with that peace. I have to harmonize with it. And that's just something that I haven't been doing based off of the fear of criticism and judgment, in terms of the way I choose to live my life and the way in which I choose to operate from. And it gets exhausting and tiring. Um, and I've gone through that. So to any of you guys who are subscribed to me, or just anyone who's come across my content, you may have noticed that the rate in which I put out, like, content, like mainly shorts. I mainly did shorts, but the rate in which I did that, it decreased between August and September. And the reason being is because, I was going through something personally within my life. Just trying to figure out what I want to do with my content, figuring out my marriage, my friendships, and most importantly, myself. There was a lot of things I was uncertain about, and I just wanted to cut all distractions. I just wanted to, take a break from social media, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. I took a break from all of those social platforms. I didn't really go anywhere, didn't talk to anyone, because the majority of the conflict in which I was facing was that of myself as well as that of my marriage. So I wanted to quiet and isolate myself to where I can hear myself and my wife more, rather than social media. So I took a break, and it was tough, just trying to think about, like, how do I want to go forward with this platform in which I've envisioned so much, of how do I want to go forth in establishing and developing new content. But now it's more certain, more evident. The reason why things weren't the reason why things weren't well, I'll take that back. The reason why I wasn't resonating with what I was doing before is because I was trying to boil down my platform to just one thing. And me being the type of person I am, I don't like just doing one thing. I'm a multi-passionate individual. So I'm trying to figure out a niche for my platform. And what I thought about originally was just spirituality. I'm very passionate about spirituality, philosophy, fashion, fitness. I just love doing so much stuff. And the issue that I was facing was that I was only trying to do one thing while disregarding all the other stuff. And it was very conflicting for me, to even think about doing such a thing. Because while I can be doing something else, the echoes of all the other things that I'm passionate about, they're hollering and yelling at me, saying, hey, I want to do this, I want to be experienced this way. And now I'm at the point in my life where I'm ready to listen. I'm listening more and more to all that wants to flow from my being, So rather than me living the life, I'm becoming the life. I am merging and aligning with the life that wants to be experienced through me. And that's my message for you all who may be watching this video. If you're passionate about something, you have something that you really want to do, and you may be facing, like fear or criticism from other people, allow yourself to do it. Allow yourself to merge into that life that you desire for yourself. And with that, I'll see you in the next video. Peace.